Welcome to Twentyz Real Talk.
Your weekly dose of just being real together.
So strap yourselves in. This is going to be fun. Shanti, I've got a question for you. You ready? Tell me what you think goes against human nature.
Skydiving.
No.
How about diving with sharks? Because that goes against my human nature, even though you made me do that.
No.
No? Okay. How about eating insects?
Do you think I should tell her?
Yes, please. Stop keeping me in suspense. It's not like I can Google it right now or phone a friend.
Okay, so it's this thing called discipline.
Okay.
The reason why you never answered that straight away and you started going down the other line is because you're a routine kind of person.
True.
So you know that one of the keys and one of the things that help you with discipline is routine. So let me ask you, as a routine kind of person, how do you practically do it?
It's actually really simple, Quint. So every day I make a schedule of the stuff I need to get done in that day, and I prioritize what's most important. And then as I go along, I just tick off those things one by one. And then that makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something, and it makes me feel good. And then it actually just motivates me to keep going.
Okay, so you've said a very important point, something that I want to make very clear here. Discipline needs to outweigh motivation.
Yes.
So let's put this practically again. You take your points, you list them in like priority. What is number 1, number 2, number 3, and as you go through the day, you tick them off. You see, what that does is it programs your mind to get used to being disciplined to take care of those priorities. There's something I want to help add to that. It's this thing called eat that frog.
Okay, that goes against my human nature.
Okay, so the way I put it is like, what is the worst thing I could think of eating in my life? And I guess it's a raw frog. So what I say is when we've got those priorities and we've got those things listed down, I say to you, eat the frog first thing in the day. Take that biggest priority, the biggest thing, the worst thing that you want to do it first, tick it off. Everything else in the day becomes a lot easier to do.
Okay. Exactly. Because you will always have time for whatever you prioritize.
So let's actually put this into our day practical.
Okay.
We always used to go to church. We love it. Love the fellowship, love church, love praise and worship, love everything about church. Now we've got this thing that's called online church. And many of us are struggling with it. If you take your routine kind of a person and you do it that way, what you do is you put in your schedule a time when you're going to do this online church. You prioritize it into that schedule, which means you've put time aside for it. You go to it once you've ticked everything and you tick it off. One of the things that we need to remember, that discipline is doing things even when we don't feel like it.
Absolutely. So Quint, here's one for you. How do you get up every morning, get on your bike and train, even though you don't even have a race that you're training for?
Shanti, I actually want to take that and I want to add it to you as well. You get into the gym and you work out every day as well. Can you remember that was a discipline, a priority we had put into our lives years ago? It's something we've been disciplined with. We said we want to live healthy, active lifestyles. Something I mentioned earlier, everybody needs to remember, is that your discipline needs to outweigh your motivation.
Now that is true. But let's keep talking.
And let's keep it real.